by popular demand, I have again here Juliana. Today we're going to cook 3 different dishes.
Yes.
The 3 kuih.
Yeah. Dessert, Malaysian dessert that's usually eaten at tea time. So the first one is going to be kuih bakar, which is translation Pandan custard cake.
And the second one is prawn fritters or Chuchu Udam.
Yes.
And
the third one is called apam balik, which is like a Malaysian style pancake.
Yeah. And you usually can get this dessert, at pasar malam or night market,
yes,
or in
any food stall.
So what's your favorite kuih Malaysia?
My favorite is apam balik.
Apam balik.
I love apam balik.
For me, there's one of them, and that thing is like banana fritters, pisang goreng, and bubur kacang.
Oh, bubur kacang, yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to show today is we are going to make the kuih bakar. Traditionally, how they made it is in the
iron cast.
In iron cast, exactly.
They pour mixture in iron cast. And they put it over a burning wood.
Yes, and then they put the coconut husk over it.
And burn it.
Yeah, and burn it, and that's how they bake it. Yeah. But in the modern way, we are using our good old oven. So
you tell me the ingredients.
The ingredient is going to be pandan leaf because it's pandan custard. 4 eggs. On top of that is the flour. 200 grams of caster sugar. I have some pandan essence. So this is the essence. It's like vanilla extract, but it's pandan extract really. So we have some sesame seed and the coconut. So usually when you use a fresh leaf, you can use maybe for about five pandan leaves, but because it's frozen, so the flavor has gone. So you need to kind of double it, so to get the same taste as the fresh pandan leaf.
Now tell me about the benefit of this pandan leaf, which is widely used and quite popular in Asia, particularly in Malaysia where we're coming from.
So pandan leaf has many uses, okay? So it's been studied quite a bit as well. So it has some benefit of giving some anti-inflammatory effect. So it helps the liver to detoxify some toxin in the body. So it's good for arthritic pain, and also good to reduce fever. And some studies have been done that it also used to relieve some stress and anxiety. And it's also good it has some mild laxative effect. So
it has a lot of healthy health benefits.
It has the flavor of rose, vanilla, and some almond. So it's a mixture of flavors. So you can imagine the smell. It's really strong smell.
That's why I also use as one of the ingredients for potpourri.
Potpourri, yes. Nigella Lawson quoted that this is going to be the next big trend in food after avocado and matcha. So check it out.
Yeah, check it out. I remember this.
There are many ways to store it. So if you have the fresh leaf, you can put it in damp water and then keep it in the fridge. It will last you for about 4 days. If you want to keep it in the freezer, that's fine. You just keep it in your Ziploc and then it will last you for 6 months. And it will retain its green colors. First of all, you heat the oven. So to 180 degrees fan. So once that is heating, so we want to make into juice. So I've cut it into small pieces like this. So it'll be easier to blend. You mix with a cup of water. I am going to mix the sugar salty there now. So you're gonna add bit by bit the flour. It's kind of soft now. So you can see the texture is very...
Be like watery,
yeah,
but it's not too thick.
Not too thick. So then you want to add your pandan juice. Mix it all.
And look at the color.
The color, the green color there.
It's a beautiful green.
Then you just fold it in. And then we are going to put the pandan essence. Okay, so you can see that is the mixture there. So that is going to add the creaminess to this cake. So it looks very fluid here. You will see the end result.
I'm sure it's nice. We'll put this in the oven for about 50 minutes. So this is after 1 hour baking under 180 degrees fan. So this is how it looks like. That's the inside of it. That looks really good. I'm going to show Juliana how to make Chuchu Udam or prawn fritters.
Malaysian style.
That's Malaysian style. The ingredients, they are quite simple. 1 cup of just plain flour and half cup of self-raising flour. A 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and just a pinch of turmeric. This just give a bit of color. 12 to 20 pieces of prawns.
Fresh prawns.
Yeah. Selections of vegetables.
Yeah.
It's like handful of bean sprout, of carrots, and you cut it into like a matchstick size.
Yeah.
About a dozen.
A dozen of prawn fritters.
Oh, the other thing I forget, the salt. Now the reason I put the bicarbonate soda as well as self-raising, that will give an extra puffiness, you know, to the fritter.
And crunchiness as well. For some color.
Alright, not too much, just want to get that color of the orange. And then you can start to add all the other ingredients. In the mixture of the flour. Okay.
You usually put it whole, the prawn. You don't cut it into small pieces.
Yeah. The next one, to just heat the oil.
Did you put the salt in?
No.
So we
nearly forgot to put the salt in.
We put a teaspoon. Do you not let it set for a little while?
Yeah, it's probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah, and we usually have like chili sauce or
sweet chili
peanut sauce that you can dip with, you know, or you can eat it plain.
Yeah, or plum sauce is nice as well.
and it's really quick to fry it, so you can't leave your frying pan, so you need to be at where you are, so to monitor it doesn't go black. Then it's very important to get the oil really hot as well, otherwise it will just make it all soggy. So when it's really hot, you put it few minutes and then you flip it back and it's really crunchy then. Make sure your oil is really hot.
Probably ready. The other indication is the fritters start to float. The last one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is going to be apam balik, which is Malaysian pancake.
Yeah. And this is challenge for us because both of us haven't done this before. So I got the recipe from this website called rasa.my. I put the link at the bottom of this video. And if you want to go into detail how it's made and the ingredients, you can go and watch and go and read the recipe in the website. Okay, let's start.
So the ingredients are plain flour, about 2 cups, as 1 cup of water, 1 egg. I'm sorry. This is a cup of custard sugar, just granulated sugar. This is bicarbonate soda, 1 teaspoon. Baking powder, 1 teaspoon. And this is the chopped peanuts, where Hari has roasted the peanut before, the whole peanut, and then mash it in mortar.
Yeah.
And then to add to the flavor, some vanilla essence.
How much?
Just 1 teaspoon. So I think usually we'll start with the egg.
And then you mix with the sugar at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Finish?
And then sugar.
It's custard sugar, yeah?
This is really old style. I've never done this before. It's usually all whisking with the electric whisk or hand blender. So we'll see how this one goes. You use custard sugar because it's soft instead of granulated sugar.
And make sure that it is risen well.
That should be nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
I think we should put the flour in a bit
by bit. Yeah. Okay. So mix it really well together. Okay, another bit. Okay, another bit. You can see I'm going slower and slower. This is really exercising your arm using this. Okay. Okay, a bit more.
all the time then?
Yeah, maybe all.
Okay. Do you want me to take over?
Yeah, maybe.
And probably want to put water.
Yeah,
No?
I think we should start putting
Put
water
water.
bit by bit as well.
And then we can put the bicarbonate soda.
Bicarbonate soda, and then the baking powder.
Okay.
The essence now, the vanilla essence.
Now we need to heat the pan.
Heat the pan. So this is the pandan custard cake. This is the prawn fritter. And this is the Malaysian pancake, apam balik. Okay.
Tell me what happened with our apam balik.
So we tried a few batches at first. It's not that easy to put it in the pan because the batter it gets thick and it doesn't cook on top. So we had to try 2 or 3 times, and you need to put it on low heat, and otherwise it gets burnt very quickly. And then and the other thing is that we initially we put some butter just to kind of oil the pan, but actually in the end we figured out that it doesn't even need butter because the butter itself is oily, so it turns out pretty much the same like the one we used the butter and without butter.
Does it taste like Malaysian?
Oh my god, it tastes absolutely perfect. The recipe was spot on.
Excellent.